Hey guys, welcome back to another Product Focus Friday. I am JQ and we are focusing on Cocoa Vanilla Studio this month and using our tools. So we've already played with fussy cutting, we played with sketch pens or sketching ourselves using pens, and then today we're going to focus on sewing. Using our sewing machine. So I am going to use this selfie I took of me and my son when he was quite little. I had been wanting to cut I actually want a tattoo of his actual rhythm strip, but I have not done that yet. But I cut this out the other day. I got it on the Silhouette store. It's actually a Wingdings font, so there's a bunch of different ones you can make. I'm actually also going to finally do some of my scrap lifts from May I Scrap Lift You that I have not done, and this one is Erica Breslin, so I'm going to do a layout similar to this. I'm not going to have obviously the chevron, instead I'm going to have this. I even toyed with the idea of maybe doing a no, I like this better. I was like, I even toyed with the idea of having a vertical design because this points like the chevron, but no, I like this better. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stitch through everything to use the sewing machine and maybe even do a border. We'll see. I haven't decided completely what I want to do with the stitching yet, but yeah, we will see. So let's get started.
All right, so I decided I really liked that Erica had the stamping chevrons, but I didn't necessarily want to do that. I wanted to do something light and airy. So this page definitely has some very light with some very bold black elements. And you also let me know what you think about it. I'm kind of torn. I like it, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Oh, I just realized in this photo, like, I don't have that shirt anymore. I think I donated it. I think it got a hole in it. It makes me sad. I really like this shirt. It was really soft. So what I did is I had kind of a scrap piece of this watercolor yellows and pinks paper. So I put that behind on the top and then ripped. And then Erica had the top and bottom ripped. I decided to just do the top, and then I really liked the that cut apart piece of the heart border, so I'm going to put that on the bottom. And then now I'm taking this Simon Says stamps. It's the cling stamps that are the background stamps that have the removable pieces. So you can do some different color, or you can do them separately and then fussy cut them and like pop them up. It's just a very fun, different way to have stamps, and I like that you can do something in a separate color. So that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm taking Speckled Egg and I'm doing the background part of it. I'm just going to band across the center. And this is where the layout's looking pretty similar. There's lots of soft colors. And then I'm going to do Tattered Rose in the pieces that come out of it. So what I did is I took that acrylic block and I kind of lined them up. I put them the whole stamp on and then removed the background part so that at least they're in the right configuration, so that later I can come and stamp in the inside part. So I did the background, and now I'm going to take the Tattered Rose and those pieces that are lined up so that they will go right in those empty spaces. And it should work perfectly, and it does. It's just as long as you line it up. And then I'm going to stamp down into that area. Ta-da! See? So then I've got the pops of that pinky, orange, corally color that's kind of in this collection through the center. And I really like the way that looks. And these are kind of watercolor flowers, so they're very soft and muddled, and yeah, it's a rubber stamp too, so it doesn't completely like cleanly go. So now that I did that, that is kind of like my center band. That's where the whole design is going to be, is across this center. So I trimmed down those strips of pattern paper that are like the same kind of bluish green color and a floral. And I'm going to lightly tack them, and then I'm going to just map my photo on the yellow because there's none of the yellow, and there's a little bit in that upper corner on that watercolor paper that's on the top strip. So I'm going to have little pops of yellow, and then I have one random red heart later. Yeah, I really would like to know what you guys think about this layout. I like it. It turned out really well, and I think because we're wearing soft colors, then he's got like a bold print on his shirt, and I don't know. It's just very interesting. I got the very soft colors and then black elements. But anywho. So I lightly tacked that down, and then I'm going to lightly tack my photo down as well in the center. And then I'm going to take it to my sewing machine and I'm gonna sew the strips on the side. I'm gonna sew down the heartbeat cut file, and then I'm gonna sew down on each just side of my photo. So all the sewing is kind of vertical lines, except for obviously the heartbeat. First, I'm going to take these Jane Alpha tile stickers and put in a very spaced out area way. I did cut out a little bit because I fussed with them forever, and they're still not the straightest. I wish they were a little bit bigger because I liked the way Erica's were, but they work, and I like the space that they take up, because there's like not a lot of things going on in that section. There's not a lot of things going in the heartbeat section. It's like just the title, just the heartbeat, and the photo. Very minimalistic, which is not me at all. And I debated sewing through the stickers as well. I decided not to. I just decided to do the sides of the photo down those strips, and then just to sew down the cut file just so that it was sewed down, and I like that look. But it says "Be Still My," and then I'm gonna get one of these beautiful hearts and stick the red one down. I decided to do red just because it's classic. That's what everybody thinks of when they think of hearts. And I could have done the yellow or the pink one. But yeah, I decided to do the red one. So that's a very odd like pop of color. That might be what's throwing me off with this. I don't know. Like I said, I like the layout. I like the way it turned out. But it's just definitely very soft with the black and then the red heart. It really stands out. Makes your eye go there, doesn't it? So now I'm going to create two clusters kind of on a slight diagonal down the middle, but just kind of opposite of the way Erica did. I kind of did a mirror image of her layout. So I play around with this quite a bit, but I end up doing, taking that label and putting it down on the bottom with a little house, and then I pop up a banner that says "Our Happy Place," and then I'm going to add a little yellow, I think they're technically moths, a little yellow moth down there to bring some of that yellow in across the page. And then on the upper, I really liked this rainbow banner, so I'm gonna grab another scrap of that blue pattern paper with the floral and cut a thin piece, and that'll go up there with the rainbow banner and a couple hearts. I'll pop one up, and one is a sticker, so it'll stay flat, just to do a little dimension on the page, not a ton. And then I'm actually, so that black isn't just down the center, to bring it a little bit other places, I will take some black Nuvo drops and do some clusters in each of those areas as well. So yeah, let me know what you think about this with the soft, with the hard black pops, and what you guys think about that look. But there we go. Used my Cocoa Vanilla and played with my sewing machine a little bit. Kind of made it a staple on the page. But thanks for watching. Make sure you check out everybody else who is playing along with Product Focus Friday this month down below, and we will see you next Friday. Bye.